Mayor Don Atchison now joins me in studio, and let's begin with Cosmo Industries being awarded with multi-unit recycling. City Council did say before, when residential was rolled out, that Loris Disposal would get residential, Cosmo Industries would get multi-unit, and that happened last night.
Yes, and thank goodness Council kept its word. We voted on it, and we said that Cosmo would get the multi-residential, and we've looked after that. That was our commitment. We said no harm to Cosmo. Cosmo and the city administration got together and hammered out a deal, and now it's complete.
What kind of timeline are we looking at for multi-unit recycling?
I think probably starting in the new year, we should hopefully have it up and running. Cosmo will be out in the next while talking to the multi-residential units about the program and trying to get things clarified, find locations for bins, put the bins in so they can get up and running.
Now, we were mentioning fear-mongering with taxpayers. Is it going to cost taxpayers a lot more? Should they be concerned about this?
Well, right now, the program is designed so that it shouldn't have any effect on the mill rate at all, so no increase for taxpayers. The multi-material recycling program, there's funds coming from that, and those funds will be used to subsidize the program. It's interesting, when we did the single home, Cosmo had the lowest price, but they didn't get it. And some councillors seem to be complaining that we're not getting the best price possible. It's interesting how they play both sides of the fence. Very disappointing, because in fact we said to Cosmo that we were going to honor the deal with them, and that's what we did, and thank goodness most of the council agreed with that.
Good. Now let's talk about the annual civic services survey that was tabled. Let's talk about some of the results there.
It was a survey I don't think that we should be surprised with. Roadways are still the #1 concern. But when you think about the $50 million that are being invested in roads this year, I think people will see significant improvement. As a matter of fact, right now we have gone in lane kilometers all the way from Saskatoon to Rosetown. We plan on getting to Kindersley this year in that terminology. Next year all the way probably to Oyen, and the next year to Drumheller, and perhaps even to the city limits of Calgary in that sense of paving roads. So that's certainly coming along. Police have gone up a bit, but when some things go down, other things go up. But overall, I think the survey was a good survey once again from the citizens of Saskatoon.
Good. And now let's talk about the new governance model for executive committee and city councillors.
Yes.
This week was, I guess, the test. And how did it go?
Well, I think it went quite well. It was a new model. We had meetings all day Monday, all day Tuesday. We had executive committee on Wednesday, then council on Thursday. I think it's good in some ways too. The administration gets a break in the month of July, councillors get a break, and then everyone should be back for council when we have the council meetings. We only have 11 a year, so I would think that most councillors and the civic administration should be there for those meetings.
And how and when can the public get involved with your city council meetings with this new model?
Well, with the new model, what happens is, for example, if it's a new issue, they would go speak at a committee first of all. And after that, the committee could decide to receive it as information, send it off to the administration for further reports, back to the committee, and then off to council where they could speak to it. So what happens, people are still allowed to come to council to address council, but only to issues that are on the agenda. So we're trying to streamline that a little bit more, and I think last night it worked quite well.
Wonderful. Well, Mayor Don Atchison, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And stay with us, because Kevin will be doing his ALS Ice Bucket Challenge right on the other side of the break.